The person who posted this is I really respect this person. He is a black man married to a black woman. I think he is Gen Z. I really don't know. I think he is Gen Z. I've been watching this channel for a while. But what I'm about to say is respectfully, you dudes, you're whining like bitches when you post stuff like this. You're whining like bitches when you post them. Matter of fact, let me see something here. It's Monday, and I'm always just I'm always flat out tired on Mondays. What? Oh, let me see. All right. What are the ages of Gen Z? 14 and 29. Okay. Uh, so, um, crying about your predicament is not making your predicament any better. Okay? It's not. It's not making your predicament any better. I'm tired of hearing this fag argument all the time. I'm tired of it. It reeks of being a bitch. It literally does. Then I read the comments on here, you know, and somebody said what exactly what I would say all the time is who exactly messed it up? Yo, they messed it up. They messed it up. Ah, I gotta pull the tampon out of my ass. We can't do anything because of these Gen Xers or boomer. We can't do excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Women don't like weak dudes like you. They don't like weakness. They like men that talk like men, that walk like men, and that act like men. Every generation has had problems, okay? Every generation to blame everything on the last generation or whatever, or to blame everything on the boomers. I'm just tired of hearing this. I really am. I'm tired of hearing this. Can I sit here and say that my sperm donor didn't leave me a dime? Yeah, he didn't. He didn't leave me a dime. My mother, did she leave me a dime? No, no, she didn't leave me a dime. No, she didn't. And this is the experience of most families out here, including some white people. Yes, if you talk to some white people, uh, do all white families leave them a house? No, a lot of them do. Yes. hmm People have come. If you look at the stories of rich people or people that have succeeded, I remember looking at the story of Sir Michael Caine. I don't know whether he's still alive. I've always liked his movies and stuff like that. Um, this white man actor was he was brought up in orphanages. Like if I remember correctly, he had a poor upbringing. Through his hard work, he became somebody that is internationally known. So this whole constant crying about shit, see, it's been old. It's been old, man. You dudes are like homosexuals. You dudes are like females. You really are, man. I'm not crying over the fact that I never got an inheritance. I just wake up every day and continue to go to work and continue to invest my money and yada, yada, yada. Why can't y'all do the same thing? Minus all the fucking crying, dude. Why can't y'all do the same thing? If every generation sat here and just did nothing but cry and bitch and whine about the other generation, okay, so are you gonna sit here and that's it? You're gonna do nothing? You know, it kind of remind me this guy on my past job. Nice white guy. And he would say the same thing. And I would never respond to him. He would say, I'm never going to be able to afford a house. We are screwed. You know, the mind virus. We are screwed. I'm never going to be able to afford a house. Well, guess what? You created that condition. Your words have power, sir. Your words have power. And yes, you will never be able to afford a house because you keep saying it all the time. Mm-hmm. You keep saying that all the time. Meanwhile, I look online. I look at different places, different states. There are still houses that are affordable. It's just that you have to make dramatic changes in your life. You have to leave your home state to get to another state. You know, people still do that, you know. People still do that, you know. And this guy in question, he has a girlfriend. So are y'all saving your money? They both live together. They both pay rent. So you not both saving your money so that you can have something? You see what I'm saying? But this is what I wanted to say. The crybabyism just has to stop with you motherfuckers, man. Y'all been at it for years. This fucking boomer hatred is just absolutely ridiculous. It is the mark of weak dudes that always are crying all the time. Look at Deontay Wilder. Look at him. Look at Deontay Wilder. He wasn't born rich, right? He got into boxing because his daughter had some sort of medical condition that required a lot of money. And he said, you know what, why don't I try boxing to take care of my daughter? And look at him now. He's a multimillionaire. You dudes have to stop crying. You really do. I've had to shut people down in these comment sections, blaming me for doing something that I've never done. I'm in my 50s, by the way, if you didn't know. What did I do to screw things up? Nothing. I worked a job like you worked a job. I'm still working two jobs like a lot of you. What did I do to fuck up America? Nothing. You dudes are just you dudes are just bitches. This is who you are. You dudes that do this. And if you know a couple of guys in your Gen Z age bracket and in your Gen Z financial situation, why don't you all come together like we see stories about some of these brothers who are buying up the block where they live? 4 or 5 guys come together and put their money together. And now all of a sudden they're buying up the block that they were born on. They are fixing up these houses. They are revitalizing their communities. They're looking for solutions instead of whining like bitches. They are looking for solutions. Why is it that foreigners come here and within 10 years they're all millionaires and you Americans are online? These fucking boomers. Really? But yet You're living here, your friend is here, your other friend is there. Everybody's just playing PlayStation and nobody's making any financial moves. And you're blaming everything on boomers. This is faggot behavior, dudes. Y'all need to stop this. Seriously. And don't do it on this comment section. I'll just block your I will block your comments. I'm done. I'm done. Right? There's still foreclosures going up for sale every month in every county, right? You have to grow the fuck up, save your money, learn how to fix things. You know, there's a gentleman I know that was looking into getting into a cheap house. Well, he knows, and he says he knows everything about renovation. You got to meet guys like that, and you got to build with guys like that. There are people like that, but the main thing is you got to stop crying like a bitch.